How you guys doing? I'm going to wait and see if we have anybody come into the live that wants to actually participate in the live and really cares to for the information that I need to share. Um, I have a lot of really crazy stuff going on, and I really, really, really need help. Um, and it serves no benefit to me sharing it only to people who don't really care, because I'm not posting this live for anybody's entertainment. I'm not posting any of my content for entertainment. I am not an entertainer. Um, if I were able to get to a stable and place where I can afford to play around and have fun, then I could be entertaining, but that ain't what this is. Um, my child and I are in a crisis situation and have been in a crisis situation for a very long time. And as of today, up until today, nobody has cared. Um, so I am going to wait and see if anybody comes into the live who I could safely express what's going on and safely express what is needed to help. Um, right now, there's nobody in the live. I'm only talking because I am going to, if you know, it's not just an empty live as it has been before. I will be sharing it publicly so that people can see it in the future as well. So I don't want people. I know people are so have a very short attention span, and they choose to be incapable of sitting to take the time to find out what something is about. If it's not immediate, their attention is not gonna be captured. And as sad as that is the reality that we have been trained to live in. And unfortunately, people that are not myself are very easily mentally manipulated. So I'm going to share the live to some people, and I'm going to see if I'm going to give them a chance to come in. Unfortunately, this includes my own children, the same children who all of these struggles and fights have been surrounding and about. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear me while I'm sharing. Well, well, it's like I wish I could have caught what's been going on the past couple of days on live. Unfortunately, that has not been able to happen because it's like a waste of time, energy, and the energy of my phone as well to stay on live when nobody is coming in to watch. Nobody's coming in to interact. Nobody cares what's going on. Nobody seems to want to see or want to know what's going on. So it's like it feels pointless, but I still keep trying because I have to, because we need help. Like we are under attack, and it's like I'm laughing as a coping mechanism because I know people are convincing themselves to that it's easier to just call me crazy or whatever. But if people would actually see, like witness, take the time to care enough to witness, because anything I ever say, I can always back that shit up because I'm always telling the truth. I'm not up here making up no lies. I have no reason. It doesn't benefit me. Put it back. Put it back. Amana, put it back and pick those up. It doesn't benefit me to make up lies, even if it, technically in some of y'all's eyes might feel like it's beneficial to lie on people. To me, it don't benefit me because of the fact I would hate myself. You get what I'm saying? I would literally hate myself. I would have to become somebody that I'm completely not, and I would fucking hate myself. I don't know how a lot of you people can sleep at night. I don't know how a lot of you people can live with yourselves. Like, I just don't get it. Hold on. That's why I told you to leave it alone. Go get your behind back over there in the bed. That's exactly why I tell you to come over here in the bed. Because you don't know what to do with yourself. And you're hard-headed. You don't listen. And that's a huge problem. That plays into exactly why we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. It's not beneficial. It's very counterproductive. You got people questioning every fucking thing that I'm doing and judging me and stuff. And I'm doing the best that I can. I can't help that you're just hard-headed. You don't listen. And you see people disrespecting me and you think that's a cause for you to be disrespectful. And unfortunately, that's how children are. The child see their parents being constantly disrespected, it's really hard for them to grow up with respect for that parent. People want to act like they're fucking delusional to that shit. They're oblivious to that shit. Everybody and their mama knows, if they got common sense, that if a child constantly see their parent being disrespected, that child is not going to have respect for that parent. And that's what I'm dealing with. I'm raising a child by myself with a cognitive so-called disability that's not really a disability, but she just very stubborn and think it's funny, and it's not funny. Lay down. Turn over. Because I don't need you laughing in my face right now. You got people accusing me of doing stuff that I ain't never done. Ever. Never would I do it. It's not funny. Now my son texting me back and still, I just sent him an invite to this thing, but instead he's still texting me and giving excuses of why he didn't stay in the live yesterday to find out what the hell it was about and why I told him to join it. Because you're trying to enjoy the nightlife with your girlfriend and your friends. Like I said, all you're doing is explaining the point that I already made. And just so anybody that hear me talking that might have anything misunderstood, my son is not a child anymore. He's a grown man. He's a grown man that needs to understand responsibility and how to hold himself accountable. He's still trying to hold me accountable for stuff that I didn't have the power that he thought I was supposed to have over when I'm fighting against the government and my own family and everybody against me, and I'm fighting with nobody fighting with me, and he's mad because he thought I supposed to have power that I was not able to have against such a huge demonic entity, and that was able to get my own family to turn against me, and now he has the power to aid in his own defense and aid in making things right for himself and having at least getting some type of payback for the pain, suffering, time lost, all of the things that we had to go through. And he don't want to play any role in helping with the cause that was all around. It's all started with him. And I've spent the past 19 years, his whole life, fighting for him, sacrificing myself and fighting for him. This whole thing started with him. I'm not saying it's his fault, because it's not his fault. But at the end of the day, like, you're grown now, you're old enough to make choices. And the choices that you're making is the choice to just be oblivious and act like nothing matters or whatever. But yet at the same time, you want to put blame on me and put pressure on me as if I'm not still bearing the pressure. But you want to sit here and glorify the ones who play huge roles in creating the issue, because they done brainwashed you and got them thinking that they really give a fuck about you, and they don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't have sat here and allowed you to grow up without a mother who loves you, who's done nothing but love you. And they wouldn't have had you grown up thinking otherwise. While they put a whole lot of energy into keeping me away. Tried to get me a fucking arrested. And have gotten me arrested. I'm fed up. I fought really hard for 19 years to keep fighting, to keep pushing, even when I wanted nothing more than to give up. I kept going for them. And now they show me their ass and act like I don't mean shit to them. Other than to call me every once in a blue moon talking about I'm just checking to see if you're alive. But when I tell you what I need you to do to help me to make things better for you, so the next time I gotta face death, I can walk through that door peacefully and I can know I left something behind for you. You don't want to play no parts in that. You want me to just he ha ha laugh in your face and laugh around and play with you like life a fucking joke. But then when I'm gone and you gotta face life by yourself, you ain't got me no more. And reality smacks you in your face, then you're gonna be left shit out of luck. And I'm trying to prevent that. But all you can do is show me your ass. And I know the reality that we live in, and as screwed up as we as a people are, oftentimes we have to turn our backs on the ones we love, because the ones we love have constantly turned their backs on us. But it's 1,000 times more difficult when it's your child and you don't know how to not love them. And it's not even, I'm aware that turning your back don't always mean not loving somebody, because even the people, the family, I turned my back. I had to, you know, it ain't even turning my back. They turned their backs on me, but I had to stop fighting for people who don't want me. But my children were always the exception. But I'm being faced with the reality that I might have to do that with my children. And that's really, really fucking hard. It's really hard. It's hard to tell yourself that when your child calls you, you might have to ignore that phone call, just like they are so easy to ignore yours. Especially when they know the stuff that's going on. They can't act like they don't know the stuff that's going on, because you've told them at this point. When my son became an adult, he became old enough for me to tell him the truth, and I told him the truth. So it's not that he don't know anymore. When he was a child, he didn't know. It was a lot that he didn't know. But now he can't say that, because whatever he don't know is because he don't want to know. He's made it clear that he don't want to know. And what I'm not going to do is keep wasting my breath. I know next time on my deathbed, I don't want nobody that act like they don't care. Anybody that's sitting here able to who's ever been able to hear the sound of my voice, who's ever heard me crying out for help and ignored me and turned their back on me, don't you dare show up trying to act like you care. If something happened to me, don't you dare show your face to try to act like you care. I guarantee you it won't fare well for you. Don't you dare. Absolutely not. I don't care who you are. You got people out here to think because you gave birth to somebody that just automatically entitles you to something when you ain't did nothing but treat that child that you gave birth to like shit. Like they ain't never been nothing to you. You got aunties and uncles that was always jealous of you, always hated you, never liked you, but then want to sit here and show up when you on your deathbed. I don't know whether it's because you wanted to witness it for yourself or what you thought you was getting out of it, but they want to show up and act like they care all of a sudden when your whole life they've been very aware of you being in dire need of help, and they make all the excuses in the world when they have none. And I'm talking about family. I'm talking about aunties and uncles that are well off. They don't have the excuse that they can't afford the help. You going on lavish and luxury trips and stuff, but you got family that need your help, that's in desperate need. You got their own parents walking around talking about they don't know how they alive, how they still alive. That much desperate need. And you rather spend your money on a bunch of luxury shit, unnecessary shit, than to help your own blood. Don't turn around and show up later and act like you care. Got the audacity to come to my room while I'm on my deathbed and tell me after I just gave birth to another baby, that after you done took all my rest of them, gonna tell me ain't nobody gonna take this one yours. Are you serious? The audacity. Like the ability to even fix your mouth and say such a thing. This one is mine. Like they didn't come from the same place. Like they ain't still my spitting image. Come on now. All the lies got to come out. All the lies got to be exposed. I'm fed up. I'm tired. I'm past tired. I'm not being overly nice no more. I'm not going out my way to be nice to no fucking body no more. If you nice to me, if you giving love to me, then you'll get that back. But if you show me your ass, you go low, trust and believe I can go lower. You go low, I can take it to hell if I want to. I just choose not to. All the times my own mama told me, fuck me. Told me how much she ain't give a shit about me, called me out my name, treated me like I was a bitch in the street, like I ain't mean shit to her. But then when I disappear on her, when I go no contact, then she want to sit here and be putting missing person reports out and shit, trying to play this sympathy card. What's the matter, mommy? What's the matter? What happened? Come here, what's the matter? What's the matter? What are you crying for? What are you crying for? Why are you crying? You getting stressed out? Dame besos. Te amo. One thing for certain, another thing for sure, I'm going to always be there for you. You know that? You better know that. I don't care how bad things get. I don't care how stressed out I get. I'm going to always be there for you. Even if you make me upset. Because I know at the end of the day, it ain't your fault. You ain't deserve none of this. It's like I ain't deserve none of this. You want some water? ¿Tú quieres agua? ¿Tú quieres agua?
Quiero agua.
¿Tú quieres agua?
Yeah.
Give me the top.
Quiero agua.
Give me the top.
Quiero agua.
I'm fed up. To my kids, if y'all really want to know the truth, if y'all really want to know if your mama just turned her back on you, or if your mama just didn't try hard enough, or what happened and why your mama won't there, come and ask questions. Cause I'm not keeping it swept under the rug no more. I invited you to come to this live because you old enough to know now. Dame la. You old enough to know now, but I'm not about to keep it private. I'm tired of it. The problem is that it's been so too private. See, the thing is, everybody want to sit here and blast lies on me, but then they don't want the truth, their truth exposed. Everybody want, and that's my fault because I've been acquiescing to that crap. I've been following what I've been trained my whole life. That family matters don't belong on the internet. Family matters is supposed to stay within family. But the problem with that is y'all make up lies on me, not y'all, my kids, but the people that y'all call your family, the ones that y'all so-called love, make up lies on me, and they tell it to any and everybody. They let the whole world believe lies about me, but then they want me to help keep their truth secret. I'm not doing it no more. Because I want something done about it. It's time for something to be done about it. Because I guarantee you it's still children and babies that's still suffering under their roof. Y'all just too brainwashed to realize that it's not okay. People go to jail for the shit they do. People go to prison for the shit they do. Where's Sammy at? Where is Sammy? What happened to him? I'm gonna keep on asking that question until that question is answered. What happened to Sammy? And if I weren't still being harassed to this day, to this very day, I would have been left this shit alone. So anybody talking about who feel like I'm just trying to keep drama and all that type of shit, hell no. If people would leave me the fuck alone, I would have been left this shit alone. I don't like drama. But people keep trying to bring drama to my front door. People keep bringing drama to me. So like I said, people want to go low. I'm about to take it to hell. I'm about to take them to hell and drop them the fuck off so I can live my life in peace. Because that's all I've ever fucking wanted. Peace and love. I always greet people with that. I always start with that. But no, y'all don't want me to have that. So you know what I'm gonna have to do? Y'all gonna have to get handled. It's about to have to get dealt with. I've been trying to be nice because I know how low I can go. And I ain't want to have to do that. You ignored your mama while she in distress. You claim you want to make sure don't nothing happen to your mama and your sister. You keep talking about it's your job to protect us. I'm the one keep telling you it ain't your job to protect me because it was my job to protect you first. But you claim it's your job to protect me. But you think it's protecting me, prioritizing your nightlife with your girlfriend and your friends while your mama is being harassed and bullied and tortured. While your sister is at risk of being put in the system with random fucking strangers. And you think that's okay. But you don't want to listen to your mama teach you about real fucking life. I ain't even mad at you. I'm just hurt. I'm real hurt. I'm disappointed as fuck. I'm super disappointed. You had unbelievable empathy when you was a baby. Empathy that you wouldn't expect a baby to have. I remember coming to visit you, and I'm talking to you, Pooh. I remember coming to visit you, and you being in your crib, sleep when I got there. And I would sit in the room and sit in the chair and wait till you wake up. And I remember I was laying over like I was about ready to take a nap. When you woke up, you weren't a year old. You was months old. You woke up and looked over the side of the crib and saw me and thought I was asleep. And you didn't make a peep. When normally you would wake up screaming for somebody to come and get you out that crib. You saw me and didn't make a peep because you didn't want to interrupt my sleep. It wasn't until you saw me open my eyes and sit up that you started making noise, ready for me to take you out. You have been trained now to be very selfish. Your behavior now is very disappointing. I never would have imagined this out of you. I couldn't have been prepared for this. There's nothing that could have prepared me for this. Nothing at all. Not from you. It don't make no sense that I gotta go live and put all my business on the fucking World Wide Web just so I can have some type of protection. Just so the truth can be known if something happened to me. I got 4 kids. And I gotta rely on the World Wide Web to make sure the truth is told. And that I have somebody have even a hope of some protection. Not proven to exist right now, but it's the only way I know the truth will be exposed. Because if something go down and I'm recording, video don't lie unless it's altered. But when you on live, as of 2025, alive don't lie. Probably by 2030. And by 2030, they might have ways to make a live lie. But 2025, I don't know a way for a live to lie. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking over my shoulders. I'm tired of having to constantly fight. I'm tired of feeling like I can't trust nobody. I just know it's a whole lot of people who are going to have to bear the burden of having my blood on their hands. And they're going to want to try to play like they just didn't know. And there's a difference in not knowing because you just genuinely don't know, and not knowing because you just choose to not know. There's a difference. When you choose to not know, that blood is still on your hands. When you choose to turn a blind eye, that blood is still on your hands. You still got to carry it. It's not a good enough excuse when there's a choice.
I will beat you.
Hush.
I will beat you.
Hush, you ain't gonna beat nobody. Amana, stop, please. Siéntate. Aquí. Siéntate aquí. Zanara, get up off that floor. Como yo sé. All right, bet. You gonna send it to. All right, bet. You gonna send it to. What's that? Cause he see me sharing these things. Think somebody just got an accident outside. Mm, maybe not. Sounded like it was. So listen to the song here in my heart, melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the song from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside or turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. Listen, I am alone at a crossroad. I'm not at home in my own home. And I tried and tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you've made of me. I follow the voice you think you gave to me. But now I've got to find my own. I don't know where I belong. I'll keep moving on If you don't, if you won't listen to the song from deep inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you've made of me. I follow the voice you think you gave to me. Now I've got to find my home. I don't know where I belong, but I'll keep moving on. If you don't, if you won't listen, the song from deep inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you've made of me. I follow the voice you think you gave to me. But now I've got to find my home. 'Cause you should have listened.
Right now. Right now.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. I've got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. And the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night. That's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, I'm gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters. You know I've got a made up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on my way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Stop it. Stop it. I said stop it. Get over here and lay down. Over here. No. No, because you're going to fall off the bed doing that. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. No. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go. I said no. To prepare a place for you. You want to go to the wall? Go to the wall. Get up here and go to the wall. To the wall. Face the wall. Face the wall.
Or do you anyway? Oh,
Hey, put your hands on the wall. Put your hands on the wall. Put both hands on the wall. Aki.
I
Come on.
will beat
Hey,
her big.
put your hands on the wall and hush.
Cookie.
You're not getting no cookies. You're not even behaving yourself.
I will beat her, but
No, you're gonna behave yourself.
I will beat.
Look at me.
I will beat.
Look at me.
But
You're gonna behave yourself. That's what you're gonna do.
I will beat her, but
I wonder if you're telling me to help me feel better.
I will beat her. At turn the offer. At turn the off. Cookie.
You're not getting any cookies.
Music. Loud jazz. Music. Music. Loud jazz. Music. Loud jazz. Music. Loud jazz.
Then I said you come over here to this wall. Dana vuelta. Two manos aquí. Aquí. I need to take a nap, but I also need to keep this camera rolling because ain't no telling if somebody gonna come knocking on my door again to continue the bull crap because they don't seem to have any intentions on stopping.
We only
And I need everything recorded at this point. Zanara, Omana, stop it. You're supposed to be in timeout, not playing the drums on the wall. Stop it. Back up. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Aquí se say. Ahora. 1, 2. Lay down. Lay your behind down. All right, guys, I'm about to try to take a nap. I'm gonna put the phone on the charger, so if they do come knock on the door, I'm gonna make sure that it's live, that we live before I answer the door. I just want to be left alone by anybody that don't mean me well. Like if you're not here, as somebody that's here to build and uplift me, just leave me alone. Like, dead ass. Like, for real. That's in everybody's best interest. Real talk. Because as frustrated as I get, as emotional as I get, as upset as I get, like, I'm emotional and upset because I know who I am and I know who I'm capable, what I'm capable of. I would much, much, much rather use my energy for more positive and more productive things than what y'all keep trying to force me to have to use my energy for. I don't want to do that, but y'all be dragging it. People be dragging it. But just know I do not feel safe. I know I don't feel safe. I have not felt safe in a shelter in a very long time, but I came because of her. Because being street homeless in the wintertime with no vehicle or anything, because since they told my bus, they stole my bus, it wasn't an option. And paying $7,000 a month in hotels was not sustainable. And so it was not anything that I could grow from with what I had, the knowledge that I had. And so I came here hoping that with her they would actually help. And this just solidified why I don't trust the system, why I don't rely on the system at all. I don't feel safe where we're at. And we absolutely have to get out of here. I'm going to make this video public and I'm going to put my cash tag. Anybody who cares, please um, please donate because we are in desperate need. We really, really, really need donations. I don't need anybody referring me to any programs, anything like that. This has completely and legitimately solidified the reality that everything I knew to be true is very much so true. Very much so true. And the more I try to conform and try to train myself to, you know, hold on to a chance that it might be otherwise, I end up in shit like that, like what I'm dealing with right now. That's the only time I end up with these problems. That's the only time I end up with these problems. My son's still texting me instead of coming into the live. He keep talking about he looked, but let me see what this thing say. Maybe I joined and left pretty quick because I was out trying to enjoy the nightlife with my girlfriend and friends. I did join. I looked, didn't see anything of major interest at the moment, and went back to my night. Came back later to check, and again, not really interested, and left because that is and was an option. No one is ignoring anyone. I just have stuff that I'm doing. Yep, baby boy, my prince. Remember that energy. Remember those words. So anytime you want to say that I wasn't there and I abandoned you, and or whatever, however you want to put it, remember those words. Even though I didn't, I had nowhere near that energy. I've never had that energy with you. I've always been fighting for you. I didn't even turn my back on you, not even an ounce, until you told me that you didn't want to be with me. And even still, I held on. So I want you to, let's even imagine if I did live my life the way you claim I should have, right? That I should have just did for me. Remember that energy. When I don't answer the phone, every time you call, unless you let me know, unless I can immediately see a need to answer the phone, if I ever not answer the phone, remember you're teaching me how you want our relationship to be, because clearly you don't want a mother, not in me anyway. Clearly you rather somebody else be your mother, or maybe it's just you just don't know what it means to be a mother, because the person that you seem to look at as a mother figure, I don't know. I'll keep that to myself. But just remember that energy. Just remember how you're teaching me how I should treat you. You're teaching me what you think type of energy it should be between us. And I'm gonna teach myself how to roll with it. Just like I gotta do with any and everybody else. Because what I gotta do is I gotta be the example. See, what I've always aimed to not do is to teach y'all that it's okay to let people walk over top of you. What I've always aimed to teach y'all is to not allow people to be so okay with people manipulating and mistreating you or abusing you. That's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, or financial. And what you're doing right now is emotional abuse. It's emotional abuse. Some people might try to flip it and say that, oh, by me, expressing these things to you because you're my son, that's emotional abuse. Respectfully, I disagree, because I've went 18 years at minimal of sucking up whatever it is you had to express when you were able to be around me to express it. I've been willing to take whatever came with rebuilding our relationship. But you're an adult now, and you've shown me that you have enough. We've had enough conversations. You've told me a lot of things. You've explained a lot of things. You've expressed a lot of things that let me know that you're fully capable of comprehending the difference between right from wrong, even under these circumstances. I watch how I listen to how you talk about your girlfriend, aka your fiance, as you. I mean, I don't know how serious to take that, but um, I listen to how y'all talk about each other, I listen to the love that you seem to have for her, which is great. It's lovely. It's amazing. Happy for you. But what I can't comprehend is how you're capable of having that type of love for somebody and you don't even have half of that for your mother. Your mother didn't beat you. Your mother didn't abuse you. Your mother didn't allow anybody to abuse you.
No, no,
No,
no,
your
no,
mother
no,
didn't see somebody abuse you and just turn a blind eye. Your mother suffered for 18 years fighting for you. Your mother is now suffering 19 years later, fighting for your baby sister because of what happened with you. Because there's a so called history, no matter how false it is, how made up it is, there's a so called history. And you're okay with that. Your girlfriend, your friends, your nightlife is more important. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I can't understand that. I've never been able to relate to that mentality. Never in my life, at any age. Not at all. But you live in your life, and I grant that it can be as happy as it can be, even if it's without me. Because the sad reality is, just like 6 years ago, you could have had the beginning of having no choice but to live it without me. One day you're going to have to live it without me either way. Whether I keep on holding on and fighting for you until the end, even when you making it very clear that you don't want me to, or whether I go ahead and have some type of good memories for myself before I go. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to be real with you. Because ever since I found out I was pregnant with you, it's been all about y'all. Y'all have occupied 99% of my mind. I'm going to be real. I don't know how to live outside of that. But you know what? I'm damn sure going to try to learn. I promise me that. I promise me that. Yep. I love you. Always have and always will, even if it got to be differently. So